Land-starved property developers can look forward to more supply. More land has been released for private housing under the government land sales program for the second half of the year. The sites on the confirmed list can yield over 3,500 units, a quarter more than previously. Now, the first land parcel in the Marina South precinct is among the 6 confirmed list sites. Heidi Ng with this report.
This undisturbed greenery holds great potential for living near to the waterfront. When developed, the 1.2-hectare forest could house close to 800 homes in a sustainable and car-lite precinct. Analysts say that this plot of land is expected to sell at over $1 billion to consortiums, and that's because few developers can afford to take on that huge sum and risk individually. And they add that when homes here are eventually built by 2028, they could go for about $3,000 per square foot.
This is also directly linked to the Thomson East Coast MRT station, so buyers will have the added convenience. And Gardens by the Bay is just like opposite where they are going to stay, and they have a lot of other nature over there also. And then on the very first level, they are going to have some commercial elements, so it helps with the daily needs.
It's the first sales site within the 45-hectare Marina South site next to Gardens by the Bay. The whole precinct will have a mix of retail, office, hotel and residences, and could yield over 10,000 homes. According to the Urban Redevelopment Authority's master plan, 4 more land parcels along the same stretch are also meant for residences. Another analyst says the site is attractive to developers as it offers a first-mover advantage to work on a new precinct.
If anything that the pandemic has taught us, there will be probably more integrated mixed-use developments all over the place in Singapore, not only just in Marina South, but all over, where each locality or each building even is more or less an independent standalone, and it can operate with supporting facilities or complementary users all around it within the vicinity.
The Marina Gardens Lane land parcel is just one of 14 sites under the land sales program for the second half, including 6 confirmed list and 8 reserve list sites. Confirmed list sites are launched for sale on predetermined dates and are mostly sold through tenders. Reserve list sites are only put up for tender when a developer indicates a minimum price that the government accepts. The combined 14 sites could yield over 7,300 residential units, 95,000 square meters of commercial space, and 530 hotel rooms.
7 of 8 reserve list sites on the government land sales program will be carried forward to the second half of the year. The Kampong Bugis site was removed from the list due to delays in its soil remediation works. The rest, which includes 5 residential, 1 hotel site and 1 white site, will remain. A white site can be used for a mixed development. The Urban Redevelopment Authority says this list gives developers a good selection of sites when they assess property demand. One analyst says developers are being more selective because of economic uncertainty and rising inflation. He adds that larger developers are filling up their land banks over the past few rounds of government land sales and collective sales.
Look at large developer, they have already had some land bank and selective location. They probably do not want to overspread their resources too thin by competing for some of the site which is further away, or they are in the market which is they do not have some local advantage. So I think this can influence the decision whether they're going to compete or not to compete in this GRS line.